Exhibit 10 deal. It's essentially a non-guaranteed one-year contract that allows you to participate in camp and fight for one of those spots. Williams, aggressive!
Get after Bonavufase! Wee!
Going right at Rudy Gobert, the defensive player of the year.
Wee! Mr. Gobert! That's what I like to see out of Patrick Williams, boy, I tell you.
He's got that ability. He's got to finish better this year than he did last year. And if he can, suddenly those point totals go up significantly. That's a nice shooting guard. He's come off the bench. He's been a starter. He's been a combo guy. He's been an aggressive driver. He's been a shooter. He's had a lot of different experiences already. Giddey lost it.
Well, again, one thing about Kobe, he's always ready to play and do whatever it takes for the team. Yeah, there it is right there. Mark Brady talking about it looks like a bird.
Yeah, it looks like the X logo, the old X logo.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it, man. Sometimes you got to do it. I got to get my poster machine back. For the powers that be, I need to get my Fingerworks back.
Fingerworks, if you don't know, is like the leader in telestration.
It's the Ferrari.
That's what we use on Sundays for football.
It's the Ferrari
the best of the business.
Best of the business.
Levine, and I'm
free. But when I'm at
that's some swap being telestration. Kobe's getting a little reunion.
He normally starts off great in the preseason and then he just dips off. You ever notice that about Mark Brady? He's like, starts off great.
But he's a very high energy guy.
Yes.
And I think it's a manufactured, and it's a chemical energy. A lot of Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull,
Monster. A lot of energy drinks, a lot of coffee. And then
if you have an energy drink, you need to have it endorsed. Mark Brady will endorse it.
Here is Vucevic.
20 minutes. I'm telling you, the Eastern Conference is really not that deep. Bulls get surprised a lot of people in the Eastern Conference.
That's the hope, that because of where the conference is at, Toby White corrals it. Certainly Boston is a favorite going into the season to repeat. Rebounded by Conley as Eastern Conference champion, but it'll be interesting to see how Philly looks. Paul George has been dealing with a little bit of an issue with his lower body as he goes over to Philly. Gobert put 15 and 5 dimes. Minnesota trailing by 13. Williams, 2 ball.
Nice cut. Nice pass. You are back cutting. Bulls have 22 assists on 30 field goals.
Cans a 3. Vucevic trying to spin on Gobert. And a whistle on Rudy. Golden State, Portland, guy that was trying to make his way back from similar issues and could not make it back to the NBA. So just again, I know it's an exhibition game, but just the fact that he's out there in and of itself is somewhat of a miracle when you think of it medically, physically, and we've seen some things that look like maybe Lonzo's passed, maybe not all the hurdles, but some of the emotional and mental hurdles that go along with an injury of that nature.
And I tell you what, too, it's also mentality. Being strong mentally when you faced with adversity, where everybody else is counting you out. You talk about the Mamba mentality of the late great Kobe Bryant, and you hear guys still talking and city. Not only are they great defensive players, they can shut down like lockdown cornerbacks.
Tonight, and we talked about it. He's got 10 points. He's making nice cuts. He's right in the flow of the offense. It's all good stuff. White, a twisting pass as he got into the air with nowhere really to go.
He saw Gobert come over at the last second, made him change it.
Levine backpedaling on Edwards, which is exactly what Anthony Edwards.
Some insights he just missed, but others have been contested very nicely.
It is Vucevic in the post that rims out. Gobert the rebound. Josh Minot looking inside. Levine was there to knock it free. Here comes Zach Levine on the sprint. And it'll be fun to see Alex Caruso come back into the building. He got traded to Oklahoma City in the Giddey deal. And what we may see come regular season. Nice adjustment by Josh Minot for another boost.
Well, and Billy's going to have options, and this has been a competitive training camp. These guys, there's a lot of guys, trying to make this team. And when you have a competitive training camp, it only makes heightens everybody's abilities.
Nice finish by White and
year, and then Brazilian plays like a veteran.
Nice finish by DiVincenzo. And Smith are the two guys you really look at as potential roster spots for bigs. And Kenneth Lofton on the roster right now. Tough just
Nice.
finishes.
But again, you see THT right there break the defense down. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Was able to get there.
And you see Chris Ramirez and babyface Dan, the babyface assassin.
Yep.
Go pinch in, and Nico Tan, and the whole crew.
Nico ran the Chicago Marathon.
Chicago Marathon the other day. By Nico.
Yeah, that was good work. I saw him as I passed the finish line. He was still running. I was like, man,
you had a beat already. He's like,
no, seriously, I caught a cab. I didn't finish the race. I got picked up on State Street, baby.
You're like that guy in the 70s that cheated in the New York Marathon.
Yep. And then I threw water on me, acting like I've been running. What a race!
They got some interesting names on this Minnesota team as well. There's a couple of bodies.
Kenzo on the cut. Oh, I'm telling you, these flops. I mean, seriously, they got us. You know, they talked about trying to clean that up, but some of these guys, I'm telling you, it's so obvious.
DiVincenzo, then Craig hits the deck that time. Final seconds of this third quarter. High-scoring night. DiVincenzo has 2 more for Minnesota. Still time for White. And a reach-in foul on it. Lineup. Shot knocks it down.
Oh, wow.
This will count for THT.